Oh, namaste, my beautiful earth flowers. Welcome today to this beautiful naturistic spot of mine. As I welcome you guys into the space of oneness and love, I am bringing the beautiful subject of gratitude today. What is gratitude and how does gratitude brings abundant blessings into one's life? So, gratitude is something that I started to really dwell more into when I met my master Mochichi's words within my heart. So at first, of course, we are born completely empty, but through our life experiences, via our conditions and via our habits and via our environment, we create a identity. So this is what consciousness wishes. It wishes to experience and express through form, and it wishes to believe at first that it is a limited identity. Then it wishes to transcend this belief by having a direct experience and knowing that it is in actuality, in truth, the consciousness, the soul expressing a temporarily earthly life. So as you are now not knowing this via direct experience, via heart, that you are in truth the consciousness itself expressing an earthly life, you experience life as an identity. So an identity is limited. Why? Because it lives via its past experiences. It lives via conditions, via habits, via beliefs, ideas, concepts, all built within a society, one can say within a country, with its normalities. So this creates an identity. However, in truth, we are beyond all these. We are in truth the consciousness self, which is limitless. So at first you experience life as an identity and you have all these conditions and habits. So in normality, let's say normal, an identity, for example, when something happens that because it lives via mind, and mind is actual the ego, because lives via the mind, it becomes a limited identity. So it has to believe that I am this type of person, I am that type of person, I like this thing, I like that thing. So believing I am that, only that. So never seeing it as it is only a thought that I identify with, and with that identification I become that type of identity or personality or persona. So if something happens in your life that your past experience might feel like this is again something that is not good, why again life, why me, why always me, this makes you a ungrateful person. So you're not thanking God or the universe for anything at that moment. So you're really having the belief that the universe is against me, that life is against me. So you are in actuality angry with life itself. So you are not saying thank you for this experience or this lesson. Why do I know this? Because I was that limited identity. And I needed to transcend this type of belief too, that in life, if something happens that doesn't go according to our mind expectation, that it has to do not with what we wanted, and it is not to do what that life doesn't care for us, or that God doesn't care for us, or the universe is not watching out or having our back. It has to do that, yeah, it has, in actual, universe has your back, God has your back, and that life is giving you exactly what you need, not what you want, but what you really need. And this is awakening to truth, is knowing that all is destined. So all experiences are destined, our meetings are destined, everything that has happened or will happen or is happening is destined. So then when you see life as this, in this higher perspective, and it can only happen via direct experience, meaning One has to go within and realize that the limited thoughts are deriving from an outward um, entity, one can say, which is limited, which is the mind, which is ego. And when you identified with this thought, you believe that life is out to get me, that I am not deserving, or it's never going to happen to me. All these thoughts that the ego mind projects and one identifies with and believes. So when you know these are deriving from the ego mind and not me, and you have this direct experience via going within yourself, so not by a book being read, because many books teaches us manifestations and gratitude, but when you read something, it's somebody else's experience, it is not yours. So I was a skeptical person, one can say, before my transcendence. I needed to see these things for myself, so I needed to go within myself and just see that it is true what these people are saying, that thoughts are really deriving from an exterior entity that is the mind, that is not who we are, and that we identify with these thoughts believing we are so, but in actuality we are beyond thoughts, beyond mind, as the conscious self. And even beyond consciousness, one can realize that one is the absolute self. But to know this, one has to go within, one has to do these meditations. And before, I used to do meditations and seeing visions and many things, but even that has to be transcended. One has to transcend even the visions to become into the quietness, into the stillness of who you are. So when you go there in that space, and going there, when you realize you are already within this space, because as a seeker you might feel that you're going there, but in reality, in truth, the paradox is that you are already there. You realize that all is happening in accordance to your best soul evolution, in accordance to your best awakening to the truth of who you are, which is one truth, that you are in the absolute self projected as consciousness, expressing a earthly life temporarily just for experience and expressing, and that life should not be taken that seriously, that everything is actually gratitude, because we are experiencing life in this third dimensional plane. We are able to experience meetings with other beings, having fun, even experience sadness, experience laughter, experience anger, experiencing all types of senses through our form. This is the magic of life. For that itself, one is grateful. I am life. I am able to experience all. As without my soul, there can never be life. So for that, you are grateful. So when knowing that all is just destined and unfolding as it should, one is always grateful. So you wake up with a gratitude. Not even one can say you transcended that mind, but a grateful heart. Grateful for life experiences, grateful for even the ones who bring, sometimes the ones who have more struggles. These experiences brings more in-depth lessons for soul growth. So you're grateful for that. Grateful for even losses. Grateful for change. Grateful for awakening into truth. Grateful for just breathing, you know, these things. Grateful for eating. Grateful for your bed. These little things in life, you know, one starts to see as this is gratitude. Instead of looking at the big things as to be grateful for, one starts to look at the little things in life, the sun that shines, the beautiful nature, the family, the friends, the support, you know, the loyalty, the love, the peace that I feel. I'm grateful for my own peace, health, grateful for your health. So such things one starts to just express more. So you say, I am grateful. So with that, I leave you guys with this beautiful vibration of gratitude that resides within us all. So let's start by being grateful for who we are, and grateful for all the experiences that life grants us, that maybe the mind cannot even comprehend to what is this, why is this happening. But as life unfolds, we will always find the answer to our teachings, and with those answers, one grows through your own experiences and direct discoveries. So just be grateful. You are in actual a gratitude, because the soul is grateful. The soul is gratitude. The soul consciousness is gratitude. It is created within gratitude. So first you start to practice gratitude, then you realize I am gratitude. So we are gratitude. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I leave you guys with this beautiful vibration of love, peace, and oneness. With this, we are expanding our conscious truth, and we are one in truth. We are love in truth. We are peace in truth. We are gratitude in truth. Thank you so much. Peace and love. Bye.